IAXISRADIO, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
IAXISRADIO, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Right now, brand new to the dancehall sound now. See, this one here, the hottest thing around. So me say, grab a girl, get ready for dance. See, when my crew them come, get ready.
See you later. Don't you know that you're my movie star? Just to show you how special you are. Can't you see you got me flying, baby? See you later. Just for you, I'll catch a shooting star. Just to show you how special you are. Can't you see you got me flying, baby? Oh, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita. Señorita. Hey, señorita, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita.
Wind up your waist and drop like a teaser. That's what somebody and do what you feel. And some not come out but some like tequila. Ram through the body till we dust like a beaver. Slow wine, slow wine, slow wine, slow wine. Move your body, move your body, move your body, move your body.
Baby, you've been running across my mind, but I can't see you. But lately I can feel your body calling. Cause girl, you're just so fine, you give me feeling. Baby, you're my star. I just wanna be where you are. For you, I'll give it all. For you, I'll give it all. Baby, you're my star. I just wanna be where you are. For you, I'll give it all. And I'll be there when you call. See you later. Don't you know that you're my movie star? Just to show you how special you are. Can't you see you got me flying, baby? Señorita. Just for you, I'll catch a shooting star. Just to show you how special you are. Can't you see you got me flying, baby? Oh, señorita. Hey, señorita. Señorita. Hey, señorita. Señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita. Señorita. Hey, señorita. Señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita. Hey, señorita.
Wind up your waist and drop like a teaser. That's what somebody and do what you feel. And some not come out but some like tequila. Ram through the body till we dust like a beaver. Slow wine, slow wine, slow wine, slow wine. Move your body, move your body, move your body, move your body. Jam moves, jam moves, jam moves, jam moves. Clap your hands up, clap your hands up, clap your hands up, clap your hands up. From beach to your body. Once you can move like my posse, then me.
I just wanna be where you are. For you, I'll give it all. And I'll be there when you call. Señorita, oh, don't you know that you're my movie star? You're my movie star. Just to show you how special you are. Yeah. Can't you see you got me flying, baby? You got me flying, baby. Señorita, oh, just for you, I'll get you shooting star. I'll get you shooting star. Just to show you how special you are. Yeah. Can't you see you got me flying, baby? You got me flying, baby. Oh, hey, hey.
Weird, y'all. I text somebody to come out to my show and see what they say to me. Why would you even?
I don't
This
like
is
that.
yeah, like this is exactly why I hate giving my energy to the wrong people. Like we need somewhere to just make our energy go.
Now we're
So y'all ready to go?
yeah, we
Let's
are.
just go.
Really don't mean a thing. I can make that change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. Oh, it's easy to cut through a path straight to a lane that feeds me. Oh, it's easy. So you better believe 'em when they say they ain't see me. It's all in the way that the public perceive me. Oh, yes, I got handles, but can they handle it? Shifting my direction. They do anything for a mention. Policy, but it for my protection. I got control, yeah. Whenever the good, gon' see how the cookie crumble, cause you know it don't. Really don't mean a thing. I can make that change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting the mood. Shifting, 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 shifting the mood. Shifting, 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 shifting the mood. Shifting.
It's Play World, bitches.
Love is many times and many faces, sugar.
Somebody just died upstairs.
And anyone you hurt, you can see got traces.
Plug and pick it up the phone, it's time to find another one. City back to capping, so I'm driving out to Bumblefuck. Motion of a hustler, just apply to only some of us. Thought he was a trapper, half these actors just a customer. Cause that boy a sack to help his family, watch them fuck it up. Now this nigga mad like it's my fault that I can't fuck with ya. Sucker shit for sucker, stay the fuck away from sucker stuff. Think before you speak, the hand that feeds you still can fuck you up. Bosses handle losses, only losers make excuses, huh? Only way you hang around my hood is by a noose or something. I'm okay with who I call my folk and cool with losing some. Fool me fucking twice, you must think I look like a doofus. Do be calling strippers up like, you don't have to do this, huh? Capo in your raps is not the only time you shooting some. Dumb or is you stupid? All I know this motion stupid dumb. Laughing at the fact you thought your ass was really moving some. That's cap. Every line you rap, the fuck is that? I'm just speaking fast, they got this gas. Shit, this shit blow. Hey, this shit blow. You got the rap, I bring the
Just got off, I'm about to hit the highway. Trying to stretch the check that I got from last Friday. Something's gotta give, cause I'm tired of pinching pennies. Can't be hoping, wishing, dreaming, and my pocket's still empty. Rich just past the swisher, now I'm rolling. One pull to the head, now that shit just got me going. I'm thinking of a place so I can get up out the workforce. Nigga tired of slaving, they so motherfucking workhorse. I can't spend my life on the clock serving master. I'm hustling for results, so this shit need to come faster. Hold up, baby boy, slow your roll while you racing. The losses come from rushing and the wins come from patience. So please lend me your ears, just sit back and take a listen. Just focus on your craft, money comes when you consistent. Do this shit for time, it's the motherfucking mission. So take this fucking blunt and get the fuck up out the kitchen, bitches.
The bubbly. What's up, y'all? September K, Bronx Beats and Barz in the building. I got people on my live. Shout out to everybody on my live. Shout out to my guests coming in. Shout out to Lady on the Rocks. Hey. Shout out to Big Al. Big Al on the check-in. Hold on, y'all, real quick, because I'm all over the place. I got my guests. I don't even know where he at. Les, you can open up the door for him. Got a special guest coming in today, Jason Johnson. We're gonna go over his Dreams and Visions album. Little album release, album listening event and all that. Happy Father's Day to those who celebrated. Happy Pride Month to those who celebrate. Happy Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Puerto Rican Pride. The Puerto Rican Day Parade was this a couple of weeks ago. I think it was last week or something like that. Shout out to our own Extremities auntie-own Jose Rivera got a proclamation. He got a street named after him. That's what you know you doing big business. Okay, we got Jason Johnson in the building. All right now. All right. We got a lot going on today. Shout out to Lady on the Rocks in them shorts. Oh yes, of course, and of course Juneteenth. For those of y'all who celebrated, for those of y'all who don't, oh well, we still was rocking the house. Shout out to my job because they knew better and they did better. Nah, my job don't play that. But yeah, definitely shout out to Juneteenth. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, have a seat. We got Jason. Okay, look, see, we ain't know, I didn't know if we was gonna get you hennied out, get you drunk up or whatever. I was like, let's just keep the champagne campaign going. We don't want no problems with Jason Johnson. We in the place to be. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on, let's wait. I'm all over the place. I can't even get that right now. I'll get that at the commercial break. The coaster, look, we'll get it in a second. I got it out, don't worry about it. It's under there. We know where it's at. So Jay, what up?
Man, long time.
Yeah, you haven't been here since the cipher. Good looking out on that cipher too.
Appreciate that. It's
just good to go with the mics and everything out.
Just getting the health right, working, and getting this project out to the masses right now, independently.
Yeah. So
out the mud.
Men's Mental Health Month. How's your mental health, black man?
So far, so good. It's a lot better than the past 2.5 years. It was a lot. It was a lot.
So what was going on?
Well, so everything started in 2022. The journey started there. The test started there. Losing my uncle. Break up. Then losing my father like 3 days before Christmas. So that,
yeah, you spoke about that. I have some notes here. Yeah, you spoke about that on the album.
So it was a lot. It was a lot going on, and then losing my own Priscilla, like maybe less than a year after, it kind of just chipped at me like emotionally and mentally. I'm like, yo, why is everybody? And then I just come to the realization that a lot is a lot of our elders and a lot of our OGs, like, they're transitioning, so it's all about just appreciating them while they're here.
Yeah.
As far as mental health is concerned, we really don't have a lot of. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Cheers. Champagne can't pay.
Yeah. With mental health, being a catalyst, especially for Black people, we go through a lot, especially with our environments, and we never really understand, why some of our heroes go through what we go through.
Yeah.
So it's all about, giving them grace and loving them at the same time, because you never know when that day is gonna come.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah. There's a lot of people, a lot of the OGs are definitely transitioning now. I have a few in my family that are, dealing with a lot of health issues, and it's just like the disbelief of like, damn, this person's been here all my life, or the majority of my life, and now, they're gone, and it's like,
Like even in the process, like my neighbor who I just, it was a cool individual, before going to work, I'm waking up, I get a call from Mom Dukes, and she's like, you know your neighbor, right? I was like, yeah, I know my neighbor. I just saw him like a couple days ago. Yeah, they just picked him up. I was like, picked him up and it shocked me. It was like he know, like, he was one of the elders. Like, he was in his 80s.
Yeah.
Just living life happy, and it you never know. So you got to be appreciative of life and how you go about it.
Definitely. So on that note, we are definitely about to get into this album.
Dreams and Visions. Dreams and Visions.
So I have my notes here because, I had to there's a couple of things like, that I wanted to ask. One of the, which of course, who would like the producers and stuff? I see you had a couple of features on there. Who are some of the producers that you worked with?
Well, majority of the project recorded by Dream Life. 31 Summers is Tone Jones, of course. Will House did Let Us Pray. I'm looking. I know there's a third producer outside of that. I'm trying to remember
what is
the
that?
name.
Microphone. Microphone check.
No, that's the vocalist. He was on.
Okay.
He was on Focus, and he was on Brown Sugar.
Yeah.
That was Dream. Track 1 and 2 is Dream Life. I believe.
So one of the things I noticed, like, in the process of me listening to the album, is like this was some time in the making.
Yeah.
Why was it this much of a span? Because again, artists, one thing where you feel like something is missing. Oh, okay. What up, Gatekeeper? But
Gatekeeper, what up?
It's like when you have like writer's block or just the lack of motivation or just life, you know what I'm saying? Like what was the purpose? Like what was the reason why like the project took as long as it did to come out?
Well, it was a lot of obstacles in between life in general. Health issues and at the same time, transitioning. So it's like I'm trying, as I'm working through the pain, you need those breaks.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to getting it out as earlier as the end of 2020, end of 2023, going into 2024. But it was, but when my Aunt Priscilla passed away, it was that kind of just it chipped at me.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, let me just take a sit down for a second, because right now, family need me at this point. My cousin is, going through it, and we gotta have those family moments. And as much as I love music, I love my family just as much, and being there for them is just as important as my passion, especially in moments like that.
Yeah. And what was your moment where you were like, all right, let me get back into it. Let me not shake it off, but just say, you know, let me realign my focus back into my music and put this project out?
When Capital P and Demetrius Lane hit my lineup and said, Jay, you know, it's been a lot. You know, we're not saying go back in immediately, but find, you know, you can find that way to tap in and just, you know, create from the pain. And once they said create from the pain, I said to myself, I didn't want to end up being like the male version of Mary J when she came out with 411 in my life, but those were her most pinnacle albums created. You know, if anybody knows about uptown music as far as the Bronx, Mount Vernon, like you already know, and Yonkers included, you already know what Mary J is to our community overall. Like, she basically influenced us to write through the pain, sing through the pain, and perform through the pain. So once it clicked in, I just said, you know what, let's get back to work. And
Gotcha.
the first few records that were recorded, right around that time was, I believe, Accountability and Spaceship Blues.
Okay. Yeah, we gonna get into that because I kind of I went down the playlist how it was on you know how you sent, well, not how you sent it because it was different, but the way it was played, like, you know, on Apple Music. So
Right.
the first track we have is Focus, and that's with Flockavelli, Microphone Check, and Dallas. So which one is the female rapper? Dallas is the female rapper?
Dallas is the female
Okay,
rapper.
so for me, Focus was kind of like an ode to like Houston rap. That was like, you know, what I got from them, the flow, the bounce, or whatever. What made you go that route with them? What made you work with them? Like, how did y'all come about?
Well, I've known Dallas and I've known Flockavelli for quite some time, and great artists. You know, versatility is up there. They know how to transition with flows, and they know, you know, Dallas more boom bap, but she knows how to make that transition and really get to it.
Okay.
Flockavelli is a new generation. He gives me a lot of the Playboy Cardi and, you know, the Lil Uzi Vert style, but he was able to get back into the boom bap approach with everything and really work to the best of his ability. And I was just happy with the product and happy with the, you know, with the creation that they made within the record. So
like, when did you guys work together in the studio, or they were like in Houston or whatever, or where?
Oh no, we did all of that, and we did all of that in the X.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, you know, it was more so pretty much influenced, you know, Houston influence, and a lot of me picking, you know, the Houston, that particular record more so, it gave me the vibe of my summers in Houston.
Okay.
You know, because I'd spent a lot of summers in Houston, especially. So it definitely brought an ode back home. So I was like, you know what, let me start this off pretty right.
Okay.
You know, I wanted to start with my first project to the world. I always wanted to start it off as if you are getting inside your vehicle and you riding out, and it's like a West Side Highway vibe.
Okay. All right, so without further ado, we are about to get into the first track, Focus, off of the Dreams and Visions EP by Jason Johnson. I am, what is it now? Jay Tetsuo? Am I saying it right? Because I'll chop up a name.
Jay Tetsuo.
Jay Tetsuo. So, what? Okay, let's talk about the name real quick. Like, where did you get that name? Because I was like, all right. Like,
I'm very big in anime culture.
Okay.
For those that know that where the name Tetsuo came from the classic movie in '84 called Akira.
Oh, I have a jacket with the Akira. Yeah.
See,
my Akira jacket is fire too.
So when
that's like 70s anime, 80s anime, I believe.
84.
Yeah.
84.
Yeah.
So when you look at that movie, and also with my influence, you know, the influences that I have in rap. For those that know my personal top 5 in hip hop, you know, one of the MCs, his album name is Tetsuo and You. So, you know, and I did more research into the name, and it just fit well with my journey and my demeanor and how I intend to go forth with my music. You know, Tetsuo stands for warrior, philosopher, and wise man.
Okay, all right, now talk your shit. Okay, Jay. All right, y'all, we about to get into the first track, Focus, over Dreams and Visions by Jason Johnson, a.k.a. Jay Tetsuo.
Yes. Yes.
Make sure y'all tune in. We'll be back after this. Y'all let us know what y'all think. Call us up, 914-719-6917, or hit us up on the chat and let us know what y'all think. And we'll be back after this, y'all.
I put all you niggas on notice. I'm coming for everything, I hope you notice. Blame it on the grind, running out of time. Money on my mind and focus. I put all you niggas up on notice. So here's a fair one, don't you blow it. Blame it on the grind, running out of time. Money on my mind and focus.
Yeah, N-O-T-I-C-E, do you notice me? If I say I wrote it, then you know it's me. A gift with words, my flow so cold. Ain't worried about checking that beat so old. I'm on again and I'm winning. No copy my cloth, you can't borrow my linen. Uber is black and you know that it's tinted. I write my own shit, can't afford what you renting. Send me that addy, I hop out that caddy. You don't want no static, my hands automatic. I'm all about action, I will let you have it. And send that ass packing. Yeah, she fiendin', she reaching, she thinking she mine. They copy, repeating, they selling my lines. Ain't got no time unless you pay what you weigh. Watch what you say, I know where you stay. It's a man down when you lay. It's a man down when you lay. Yeah, ain't got no time unless you pay what you weigh. Watch what you say, I know where you stay. It's a man down when you lay. It's a man down when you lay. Yeah.
Notice. I put all you niggas on notice. I'm coming for everything, I hope you notice. Blame it on the grind, running out of time. Money on my mind and focus. I put all you niggas up on notice. So here's a fair one, don't you blow it. Blame it on the grind, running out of time. Money on my mind.
Been focused, grind focus. With Jay in the stew, we focus. Did magic on the hits, we recorded. Shorty think I cast spell on my own day. Houdini with the shits, hocus pocus. Just gave her, yes, I'm doped it. These niggas be fake, they be jokers. Shorty don't wear no choke, she want Flacco to choke her. Oh, wow, these niggas ain't making a sound. These fakers I can't be around. Need money like Mayweather rounds. They said I could leave you on the ground. I'm smoking a O, I'm smoking a pound. Don't worry about lanes that I put on. They could just run with the flow like. You niggas get no like y'all looking like termites. I'm allergic to bullshit. So the doctor prescribed me with something for the new fix. And pass me the blunt for the new hate. To the Dallas to bring up them new heat. Yeah, cause we do this. Gang. Notice.
I put all you niggas on notice. I'm coming for everything, I hope you notice. Blame it on the grind, running out of time. Money on my mind and focus. I put all you niggas up on notice. So here's a fair one, don't you blow it.
Shout out to H-Town.
Blame it on the grind,
Pull one for Pull off.
Here we go.
See me bumping gates in a Honda Accord. Know the gang, we be on one accord. For that money train, we all aboard. No mediocre numbers up on the board. Top notch, hit a Kid Rock in the Lincoln Park. Get a slip knot if you did pop. Got a Swift left and it's tailor made for the H-stop. Summertime's in the H-town. With Scarface in the bass sound. Hearing stories about switch your house and rap a lot, shut the city down. Made me wanna be a J Prince, cop a drop with the wood grain drip. Still tipping on 4 folks down Thugger Boulevard, scream the gang shit. Underground king in the making, trillionaire flow, no mistaking. Dallas and Flockavelli in the kitchen, I'm just here bringing home the bacon. Stove hot, then it's time for bacon. Spide open, clear for the taking. Spide open, clear for the taking. Spide open, clear for the taking.
Notice, I put all you niggas on notice. I'm coming for everything, I hope you notice. Blame it on the grind, running out of time. Money on my mind and focus. I put all you niggas up on notice. So here's a fair one, don't you blow it. Blame it on the grind, money on my mind and focus, focus, focus.
Barz in the building. We do not need that loud, that long applause. And that was Focus by Jason Johnson off the Dreams and Visions album. And the next track we got is, I like this one too, Under the Radar, featuring Brianna Marin. Brianna Marin. So how did you guys hook up? Because I looked her up and I saw something very interesting about her. But how did you guys hook up?
We hooked up via Instagram. You know, we was talking, and she loved my creations on some of my records from back in the day, and I loved her creations. I said, you know what, cool, let's link up. You know, she says I have these hooks. I have these records already in the stash, so you know. Oh, you got some people hit you up? Do you know that person? That's the boy right there, Don. What's the word, Don? What's the word, Don? How's everything, man? Okay. We ended up connecting via online, you know, because she's all the way in California. Okay. You know, along with Microphone Check, you know, those are some dope songstress overall. And when you hear what they did, Microphone Check included, like he's all over, you know, Chris Brown, Jhené Aiko, same thing with Brianna Marin. Like you name it, like they know how to really construct. You know, hooks to a T, so I definitely wanted to utilize their perfection on their project. So Under the Radar was definitely one of those records. Under the Radar was a song that was pretty much based on my experiences with life and in the music industry. I came across a lot of individuals that were looking at us, you know, like the name of the game is, you know, if you can't be used, then you can't be. you're not an asset to certain people. You get what I'm saying? And go ahead. I'm sorry. One of the things you also touched on this song was like, one is like stealth mode stuff, like stay low, keep doing your thing. You talked about like relationships, friendships, things like that. That was based on a true story. Everything 100% true story. That's crazy. I was like, oh, that was, yeah. I was like, wow, that's kind of nasty work. Like, that's crazy. Like, you know, lack of support, lack of, how does that, like, from then till now, from the time you wrote it to now, how has the support changed? Has it gotten better? Are you still just in stealth mode in your shell or whatever? Like, well, right now, I'm back. Technically, I'm back outside because everybody has been asking for me. So, yeah, they're like, yo, Jay, we need, we need that motivation. Like, we heard some of your great stuff, but we need more. So I said, all right, cool. I gave him some of the old and I gave him some of the new in this project. So, and with Brianna, like with her, what I noticed also is that, yo, she's really a hustler. Like, she licenses a lot of like hooks and, verses. Like, she does it. Like, someone asked, like, would she sell a verse or sell a hook or something for $200? And I was like, oh, snap, that's interesting. And what she said about that was like, yo, I don't sell the hook. I sell the license for it. Right. And like, is that what happened here? Or this is just your track? She worked with you. And if you did license it, how does that whole licensing thing work if that's what you guys did? Oh, right now, some of her deals with the licensing, pretty much is under, I guess, Sony ATV. But is it like relative to your project? Yes. Okay. Yeah. So how does that work with your projects? Like when you're putting out a project and you're licensing? Majority of the time, what happens is I go through the proper channels and make sure that I get the permission and everything is a go before we move accordingly. So would you continue to get like you will get royalties and things like that as long as you keep the license, as long as you have the license. That's very interesting. There's so many different loopholes, not loopholes, but there's so many different ways to get paid in the industry that a lot of people really don't know about. Mechanical royalties, It's a lot. It really is.
Is it beneficial to do it that way as an artist, you feel, or is it better to just have someone that, all right, boom, I'm paying for this, I own it, that's it?
It's better to whichever situation is better for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't knock anybody's hustle when it comes to how you get it. I'm very diverse when it comes to it, especially with me in this particular project just growing. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of the stuff within this project was not just also a learning experience, a learning curve, but it was basically a stepping stone for the next project that's on the way.
Okay, we're going to talk about that too. In the meantime, we're going to get into this track, Under the Radar, featuring Brianna Marin. And let us know what y'all think. Don't forget, call us up, 914-719-6917. And yeah, we'll be right back after this, y'all.
Yeah. Sometimes the best way to be seen is not to be seen. Best way to look at a person is to not look at them. Sound like the same thing, right? Stay under the radar. Be silent. Let your moves do the talking. Let's go.
One thing that I learned is to lay low. Under the radar.
Cap, let's take him there.
Under the radar.
How y'all feeling out there? Y'all feel alright? Let me get out my intro mode and get in my bag. Yeah. It's difficult staying positive above the bull. A young ace on a chase to be paid in full. In a heartless city where the triggers pull. So even if the sun shine, I see night wolves. Wisdom of Wood Harris in my head. The game never loves you back, so why entertain temporary glare? It's weird. Ain't no 401ks in the hood, just black gloves. 41ks in the hood. It's not that I don't like people, I just love to keep my cipher to a minimal. Me, please forgive me. Day I lost my uncle to them shots. I viewed the streets different. Outcast, outside the box. Concrete, poetry from the root. So Billie Holiday can relate to today's strange fruit. All truth in the booth, more than a storyteller. Love said I'm too hard to find, that's what I tell her.
One thing that I learned is to lay low. Under the radar. Under the radar. I always end up getting so far. Under the radar.
The old saying is great love is hard to find. I agree to disagree. Some of us been blind for a long time. It's hard to trust in this game of life. My former homie had a baby by the lady I wanted to call wife. Dead wrong, far from right. No God gave me floor seats to the downfall of dude life in plain sight. All day like matinee, cause everything in the dark was exposed to the light, right? Dodge the bullet, but I keep my heart guarded. Too close to home and I refuse to be a target. So if you see Cupid and she asks about me, reply, yo, no say, he's a caveman proudly. Stand up ones get mistreated the worst, so I keep extra options in case I need to strike first. And I charge that to the game and the teller. Love said I'm too hard to find, is what I tell her.
One thing that I learned is to lay low. Under the radar. Under the radar. I always end up getting so far. Under the radar. Under the radar.
I know it sound like my trust level shot. Beyonce debut, track 6, I'm all that I got. These eyes of mine have seen a lot. Creative ideas of my kids, I'll defend them like a box. I hear people say, Jay, when you make it big, don't forget me. Where's the home team support I need? Nothing but crickets. Hypocrites thirst for spotlight that didn't give advice nor train me on my biggest fight. Opportunists that yearn for the shining, but won't put in work and dig deep for the diamonds. That's the stinging truth. Here's a fact to sting harder. Lecrae kept the message that he had to switch genres. Love wrote my song cry off the 3-page letter. Killmonger never died, his energy just transferred. Moral of the story, guard your heart, don't worry. If it's lonely at the top, might as well start early. Real talk.
One thing that I learned is to lay low. Under the radar.
You know,
under the radar.
K. Michelle dropped a jewel on me.
I always end up getting
said the industry don't love you, they only love moments of you. How real is that? How y'all feel out there? Y'all feel alright?
getting it right.
Tetsuo.
You're getting it right.
Listen, I don't want to chop nothing up. The way people be chopping up my name on a regular.
September K.
No, my government, and we ain't gonna get into that. But yeah. And we're back. Now I really like that track though, because I'm very stealth mode myself. So, like you were saying, during the break, you were saying that the second verse was in like when you were in survival mode.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of men that are in survival mode, projecting survival mode, and I don't know if it's a fear or phobia of wanting to just embrace love when it's given to them, or just to not know how. But break down your survival mode at that time. Ooh. We're gonna have a session today. Look, this is what you wanted. This is what you paid for. It sure is.
Yes. Survival mode back then, adding that along with separating from the management group that I was dealing with at the time. I was very much into survival mode, paranoia at a 10, just looking at individuals differently, because you would think that they had your best interest along with them winning as well, and it's not the case.
Yeah.
A lot of these individuals, most of us operate under survival mode and not love. A lot of them don't have your best interest at heart.
Yeah.
Which leads to a lot of us protecting our hearts in the beginning. So, it's not easy, but, when you want to put the work in and you really want to be in a space of love, not just for everybody, but for self, that's what counts the most.
Yeah, I dig it. All right, we're going to keep this ball rolling. The next track is 31 Summers. Al likes this one. He was cutting up with it, the intro to it before you came. But with 31 Summers, it's with Capital P and Tone Jones. So what I liked about this song was just like, it gave me you got to grind.
Yeah, absolutely.
While everybody else during the summer is probably, just having fun and partying and whatnot, and just handling things on their own and doing their thing. We're not knocking those who do that.
Right.
You've been grinding, like, you know what I mean? So, like, what I want to know is, like, how far has your grind and your sacrifice gotten you from the point that you was at when you recorded this till now?
Right now, I would say, like, I'm in the best situations. I'm in the best space, not only to create, but to network and be around the right people.
Yeah.
And, back then, I wouldn't say that I wasn't outside and networking, but, you got to be able to, like, trim the fat, and that's exactly what's going to happen, especially when you're in this industry. You're going to see a lot of people that see you as a dollar and just see you as a come up, as opposed to just working with you. One of the things that I learned is that people want to make money from you as opposed to making money with you.
True.
When you got people that want to make money with you, those are the ones that you keep.
Yeah.
So 31 Summers is about grinding and being around the right people that'll help you get to your destination.
What's one of the things that sacrifice has taught you and helped you in the makings of the man that you are?
Not everybody's gonna understand you. Not everybody gonna go with you, and that's the hurtful part, because you got love for these people, but if your mind state if y'all mind states are not in sync or not in unison, then it's not meant for them to be with you.
I dig that too. So we are gonna get into this track, 31 Summers, featuring Capital P and Tone Jones.
Yeah.
Jason Tetsuo. I'm gonna get it right. Tetsuo.
It's crazy. It's crazy you said that, because that was technically gonna be the original name.
So
Jason.
why wasn't it?
I think J Tetsuo is more, short, and it gets straight to the point.
Yeah, then you should have did that. Like, come on now. Don't do that now.
J Tetsuo is more.
I like it. It's catchy.
Yeah.
Jason Johnson, but that's like, you know what? I'm gonna look him up. And that's like LinkedIn page.
Like you get what I'm saying? Like, and that's another.
That's the LinkedIn page.
And that's another reason why I changed the name, because a lot of I think there's certain things that need to be kept with your family and loved ones.
Boy, everybody know you now. Shit.
Yeah, they know me now. Yeah, they know me now.
They know that name now.
Yeah. But...
You know I gotta mess with you. All right, we about to get into this track. 31 Summers.
To it, man.
I was born in the summer. I was born in the summer. I was born in the summer. I've been here every summer. And when they ask me how to come up, I tell them grind for 31 summers. Spit and shine for 31 summers. Grit and grind for 31 summers. I was born in the summer. I've been here every summer. And when they ask me how to come up, I tell them grind for 31 summers. Spit and shine for 31 summers. Grit and grind for 31 summers. When they ask me how to come up, I tell them die for 31 summers.
Yeah. Limits to shame, they soil my name, imprison my brain to tax on my gains, and yet I remain top of the class, ahead of the brass. These snakes in the grass like Brook out west. I'm closing it fast, there's more to gain. They blocking my lane, the bullets they rain, the concrete is stained. No one is a rain. Sandra, Trayvon, Sean, Bill, Cass, still gone. Fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers, loved ones remember their name. Tell them why, yeah. These cops and Millie rock on any block. Rollie with the pistol cock, they hit them folks in empty blocks. Whoa, they see a traffic stop, they whip it out. Whether you're Nene in the car or not, you'll see a coroner. Whoa, that running man will get your juju beater. Get you shot trying to save your brother in the shotgun seat. Try to sleep, disrupt your slumber, try to buy, disrupt your numbers on your grind and watch them hunters trying to make it out the summer, yeah.
I was born in the summer. I've been here every summer. And when they ask me how to come up, I tell them grind for 31 summers.
Yeah.
Spit and shine for 31 summers.
Yeah, DSA to the
grind for
competition.
31 summers.
Don't watch me.
When they ask me how to come up,
Watch your mouth.
I tell them die for 31 summers.
Turn down 4 contracts, not because I'm unruly. The low high school and I wouldn't let them screw me. Rookie in the game, yet I'm far from a newbie, no groupie. So don't group me with the Lucy's. My free smoke, heavily worth a couple mil. Pen game definition and quill. Never mind how you feel. Casual fans care less for real skill. So I keep it trill in the field. Matrix decision. Either red or the blue pill. Move like a Rubik's, but keep the soul still. Poetic justice as fine as Ellen Varner. Can't help but grab a refill. Reveal truth to the young black youth. Wu-Tang feel. J's are cool, but buy business and build. I'd rather have over 100 stocks in the market than promote prison or poison that'll kill.
Now what's real?
Buy designer brands of the block.
Now what's real?
Shooting down and giving them an op.
Now what's real?
Living young while dying fast. Watch your kids surpass your stats, let's talk about it. Matter of fact, minimum speech, let's talk about it and walk up about it. Play for keeps, gold chains, foreign whips, chips I dig, brother, but my real estate of mine chasing 31 summers.
I was born in the summer. I've been here every summer. And when they ask me how to come up, I tell them grind for 31 summers. Spit and shine for 31 summers. Grit and grind for 31 summers. When they ask me how to come up, I tell them die for 31 summers.
Yeah.
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 Oh, man.
So to McKay Bronx Beats and Barz. Wait, let's talk about it. What we talk about?
I think he was talking about the song 31 Summers.
Oh, well, shit. Call us up. 914-719-6917. I mean, the number is on y'all screens. Call us up. So that was 31 Summers off of Dreams and Visions by Jay Tetsuo. Subaru.
Yeah.
Look, I said Subaru. Oh, God. It really isn't. It really isn't. So now we're going to get into Storm, another track with you and Brianna.
Yes.
So how did this one come about? Where was your headspace? Because this is like, you've been through a lot, and it also gave like resilience, but it was just like so much, it was deep. Like, for me when I was listening to it. So I was like, tell us about that process and what were you going through when you recorded that?
When recording that record, I recorded that record days after one of my friends got slain. Like, and he got slain like walking distance from my block, like walking distance from my home. Like I heard it. Like I heard the shot, and I'm like, what's going on? Why? Like, and who got shot? Then I saw my guy over there, so we ended up calling the ambulance and making sure that they got there on time. We was adamant about them getting there, but even still, like it didn't work. He transitioned as well.
My condolences.
God bless my guy Jacob. He was a great dude. Like very funny spirit. Just joking, and it messed me up in a sense where it was like if we was more like it, going back to survival mode. When it's survival mode, you really don't know how to love fully or give love the proper way. You get what I'm saying? And it leads to what's happening right now. Like even yesterday is a crazy story, but we'll talk about that after the show. It was a lot, but it's all the main objective is just persevering through it, even through the hurt.
Yeah.
And that's what Storm is really all about.
All right, without further ado, we're going to get into that one. Storm featuring Brianna Marin. I'm probably chopping her name up, too.
Brianna Marin. No, you got that right.
Listen, don't do me. Don't do me like that. Don't do that. We supposed to get this together pre-production, sir. Look. It's got me. Look, the way they be having, what was the words I said they be having in the show called Woman and Women? Like, that's how I'm feeling right now. This shit got me going. So we gonna get into Storm, and we'll be back after this, y'all. Peace.
You do when your back's against the wall. You pray while you work, and work while you pray. Prayer without works is a dream falling on deaf ears.
I know I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm.
Right.
I know that I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm.
I got you.
So please don't start to doubt me now.
I was born in the beginning of a drug epidemic. Projects marginalized to Pacific ethnic. It's hectic, we was taught more survival and less love. Either you the best of or sleep in memory of. God bless Jacob. His life taken away, and now his loved ones will never see him wake up. I know the pain too well, deeper than hammered nails. Violence trailblazing past the Richter scale. Streets addictive. Don't overdose off the clout. Still waiting for OG Poppy to step out. Find a different route. Everybody not trapper approved. Falling short due to an oversized shoe in pursuit of something much more than the riches. And 15 minutes of fame with 3 wishes. Built for it tough for the worst and the pressure. Prayers up, praying for the better.
I know I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm. I know that I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm. So please don't start to doubt me now.
Depression is a real thing. Mental health is no laughing matter. Still I hear clown satire chatter. See, they crucify the real when you're alive and immortalize you when you die. Such hypocrisy, wicked democracy. And ever since Trump named 45 racism a prophecy. Ain't no prophecy, just blind captains leading people down to a broken sea. A bunch of broken seeds right before they growth. And I feel they tears screaming out for hope. The environment, temptation, island, asylum. To take on this assignment, they may exile them. Common sense not common to many. Food for thought, rather drown in liquor than be down for the sport. And I'm built for it, tough for the worst and the pressure. Prayers up, praying for the better.
I know I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm. that I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm. So please don't start to doubt me now. I know I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm. Yeah. I know that I was built for this shit. I know that I came equipped to weather any storm. So please don't start to doubt me now.
Bristol crazy right now.
I don't know what's going on.
Bristol was wow.
This is McKay Bronx Beats and Barz in the building. We are back with Jay Tetsuo. I said it right. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta put the I and the E and it turn to a C. That's what Mama said. Look. Oh man. Look, we over here cutting ass, but the next track, Let Us Pray. So I like this track. But you had a line in this track that said, no wonder female rap's now taking the front. Because these guys, like, you know, I guess it was a jab to the fellas or whatever. You know, you talked about how, you know, the sensitivity of a lot of male MCs and stuff. But, I mean, I just wanted to pick a fight with you real quick. Because what you mean, no wonder why female rap is taking the front. They running shit. Like, what's wrong with that? I'm listening. Yeah. That's what you paid for, right? Huh. You want an interview with me, you going to get an interview with me. I'll
say this. It's not in shot to the women because the women are doing their thing.
Yeah.
What I am saying is that for those in the music and like the majors, this is no shot to the indies. I'm well tapped in with the lyricists in the industry from Skrilla.
Shout out to the bro Skrilla Gambino.
Coney.
Shout out to Coney Brooks. BX.
You know, I'm tapped in with a lot of the the lyricists, even whether we know each other or listening in distance. So the indie lyricists, we're in the clear, but a lot of you major niggas, you suck.
Let's
you
talk about
fucking
it.
suck.
Whoa.
It's like excluding Kendrick, Cole, Drake, those that really keep.
You be going off on social media about those three.
Excluding Drake, Cole, Kendrick, those that keep the pen forward, Big Sean, Wale, those that know how to keep the integrity of the pen moving within the art. The rest of you niggas that's just clout chasing for charts, you motherfuckers suck. And I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
Like, we have to get to a point in time where what's more important, the art form or the check? Because when I listen to the music nowadays, that's all I'm hearing. And a lot of these records don't have no long lifespans. They don't have the lifespans of the projects that we adored growing up. They don't have the lifespan of a It Was Written or a Reasonable Doubt or In My Lifetime Volume 1 or MOP Warriors. You get what I'm saying? Or Mobb Deep, the infamous. A lot of these so-called, and a lot of y'all singers that claim to be rappers, stop using the rapper terminology. Y'all are singers. Y'all just using the auto-tune wave and just trying to just call yourself singers, please. Like, stop trying to get in the game by using rap and hip hop as the gateway.
So what do you see wrong with that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you think singers shouldn't cross over into that realm of trying to expand their creativity, or like, what is?
I just feel like if you're gonna be a singer, especially if you're using auto-tune, just stay in the alternative hip hop or R&B lane. Like there's a thing called alternative, the genre, because when you say alternative, they don't know where to place you. Like sometimes you do hip hop, sometimes you do R&B, sometimes you're singing. The alternative side is perfect. Trying to blend in with hip hop and it's not hip hop. Like, come on now. Like, it's like you're reaching. Like this homeboy, I forgot this guy's name, the one that did the $1 Million Baby record. I forgot his name, but I ain't never meant to say.
Oh, okay.
Him, like, you not rapping.
Someone classified that as rap?
They classified that as hip hop rap, yes.
Oh my.
And then when he got nominated, he tried to shit on the category. And then and then DJ Head and a couple of others like Wayno, DJ Head and Wayno, they pulled him up to the forefront. I said, okay, stop using hip hop or refrain him from being in our radio spins.
Yeah.
And then his team came in to do the damage control.
Okay. Yeah. Look, the more you know, the more you grow. Tommy Richmond. There we go. And on that note, we're going to get into Let Us Pray featuring Capital P. And we'll be back after this, y'all. Peace.
Yeah. See, my issue with a lot of you niggas nowadays is y'all so quick to talk much on social media, but y'all don't even want to get in the booth and let it off. Yeah. Shit is weird, though. I'll be the first to start it off, though.
The calm before the storm, mightier the pen of a deity, rare form. I wish I could say the same for lames, but y'all the epitome of lukewarm. So bringing forth the children of the corn, you throw shots with feminine traits like a woman scorn. Then expect me to believe your expertise not of the norm, when all reality you the BBLs that hate natural Johns. Fucking dunce. No wonder Ice Spice been calling niggas a munch. No wonder female rap now taking the front. Most of these make believe Maybelline niggas full of mascara, nothing much. I got it covered with the curry clutch. Slick Pen and Johnson with the handles and such. Black dynamite above the Starsky and Hutch. I'm 10,000 hours with the Midas touch. Catch up, niggas.
They ain't ready. Nah, nah. 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 They ain't ready. Nah, nah.
Father above, forgive these fools. Too much talk, they overdosed on the cool. Let us pray.
They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready.
Recess over, kicking ass in these Hermes loafers. Truth hurts, dark humor, one hell of a joker. The type to ignite the light, burning you poachers. Make your grill roadkill, revving up the Rari motor. Your A1 talent is Eli Porter. One hell of a promoter, but still not the soul controller. Relax and chill before all of that PS5 drive leave you dead on a silent hill. Better smoke on a bong before you get the smoke that'll send you closer to the Catholic charm. Out of my way before I get the parlay picking and cash you niggas out with the right pay pimping. Nothing over here is Butterfingers nor Twix with it. I'm equivalent to R.I. saying quitting with it. Poison ivy or the scorpion sting. One shot kill to leave you still while taking you to the king.
They ain't ready. Nah, nah. 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 They ain't ready. Nah, nah.
Father above, forgive these fools. Too much talk, they overdosed on the cool. Let us pray.
They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready.
It go Birkenstocks and slides and socks. The bad biddies Birkenstock, the slide on ops. The ops getting samples in the field over the radio. He pushing keys, a white manipulating the chops. Wave. Sous chefs can't cut the boards like chop. So focused on wood grain and trying to find they yachts. Should've focused they flow riding. I'm Jawan like Punk. My sheep mystique. The locks dread the boy like Jock. Grizzly. This is Don Chicks ISO. We don't call mates. Game on the line, Mike Breen know what the call is. Bang from these young skippers who turn skimmers. Young sinners seeking atonement like Yom Kippur. You heard? There's a wolf in the herd. Won't be fleeced out my bricks. The hood riding around the Red Robins rally if you want. Check when we pulling in like Sonic Boom. The crowd go like Bison. Stay cap free.
They ain't ready. Nah, nah. 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 They ain't ready. Nah, nah.
Father above, forgive these fools. Too much talk, they overdosed on the cool. Let us pray.
They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready. Nah, nah. They ain't ready. Nah. To be continued. 100-bar drum clip coming soon. We gon' start this shit slow. I dare one of y'all to knock at my door again.
building. We are back with Jay Tetsuo. Look, here I go after round 6. Look. And that was Let Us Pray.
We are done with the first half.
So what I want to know was what makes you a top 6? Because that song was pretty much like, yeah, y'all ain't doing what y'all supposed to be doing as MCs out here. You're not repping. Your bars are not impactful. What makes you top tier? What makes your bars impactful? What separates you?
I care.
Elaborate. What do you care about? Do you care about what people think? Do you care about
the integrity of the culture?
Okay.
When you grow up listening to the infamous Mobb Deep and you listen to Shook Ones, Survival of the Fittest, or Give Up the Goods, you know, along with MOP, you know, in their early stages before you heard the Annie Ups and Ill and Out Scratch, or even an independent group, Camp Low, when you got Lucchini, and along with the solo lyricists that we know to this day, you know, you have a responsibility and you have a job to maintain the integrity of what hip hop really is.
Yeah.
You know, even though it's from the streets, it's the responsibility to show not just the public, but the listeners that we can grow beyond the streets and, you know, and still keep it competitive at the end of the day.
And friendly competition, you know?
Just a friendly fade. You just keep it that
Just
way.
a friendly fade, yeah. Yeah. So we're going to get into the next track. Spaceship Blues. Another one featuring Brianna Marin. And there's a couple of things I got from this. Like, I looked in my notes, I put, like, you know, real trauma. I also, real life hood trauma, the things that people don't see on the day-to-day, the things that people overlook. Kind of like a view from, like, a vantage point from the life in the construct type of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also, like, versus, like, living in a reality, like, pursuing dreams versus living in a reality. Like, you know, you want to do this, your heart is set on doing something, but because of the responsibilities you have as an adult, we said everything's a mathematical equation at the end of the day. Touche. X equals Y. But I got the sense of, like, you know, it was just a lot of different things, like the real life versus the dreams pursued. What do you do? How do you, you know, balance that out? I also got fast life versus, like, the safe tucked in life. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what was your perspective on this track in particular?
With Spaceship Blues, I really wanted to break down the pros and cons of going after your dreams and at the same time dealing with the reality of what is. Because, you know, in the first verse, I said, I done seen folks sell their greatness for God's dream for salaries and 9-to-5 screams.
Yeah, that line is funny that you say that, because when I heard that, I was just like, because so many people throughout the years will be, okay, but you gonna do this, we gonna do this, we gonna do this. When life is life and then responsibility hits, it's like sometimes you gotta put certain things in the back burner in order for you to, you know what I mean, do what you gotta do. And it's like, this show is me, I got this together, so let me push forward with what I want to do. My kids are good, so now I'm good. So I kind of get the balance. But everybody, like, even with the song, everybody doesn't get to push certain things on the back burner and pursue other things. You know what I mean? Like you were talking about, you had a story about a young lady on a song when she died and whatnot. You know, that touched also. Was like, you got to live. Like, pretty much like, you have to live. You have to live your best life, and you have to do what's in your heart. You have to do what's right within yourself and your family.
Yes, absolutely.
And whatnot. So I really have an appreciation for this song too. So we're going to get into this track right now, Spaceship Blues. And we'll be, and we'll be back.
Dream Life.
We'll be back, biggity, back.
Damn near 10 years in this shit, right? And I done seen OGs pass away before they even got a chance to retire and live the fruits of their labor. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Shit.
24/7
Yeah, you got another spaceship on deck? I need one. I need to talk my shit real quick. Spare one around short and 9 to 5. Could relate to this story. I'm taking all stories. Shit. One swipe with a Metro card, I'm back on my job. Overnight boulevard with a mental labor is hard. Send a prayer up the guard with a semi-automatic as my personal bodyguard. Modern day Babylon, dope boys moving packs like Amazon. Anything for the blue cheese or Parmesan. They'll turn your temple into Avalon. And the baddie sweeter than butter pecan. You got trappers and the workers is trapped. That's a known fact. Push drugs or pay stubs for the stacks. Either or, the allure is calling you back. Cause money is just a stronger drug, bigger than crack. Franklin Saint was far from an addict, but greed alone to have you looking free with bad habits. I done seen folks sell their greatness in God's dream for salaries and 9 to 5 screams. A nightmare it seems. This shit ain't peaches and cream, man. I kid you not, man. Benefits is just a bait, man. Yeah, it is terrible. Yeah, let's get deep into it. They gone, what up? I see you. Shit, one of my co-workers stressed about bills being paid. Got demoted from driver to cleaning up stations and trains. Heavy trauma in the brain, a different type of pain. On 59th, I found the remains on the train tracks. I'm having photographic flashbacks. Sands over the bloodstains, platform cracks. This type of freedom of speech ain't free. This where depression and grief live with no peace. Brings a tear through your soul every payday week. Brings a tear through your body when you start feeling weak. Even a blind man knows we can't see. We all settle for a piece when the pie's the key. Let's go. Parents lost a daughter, but the kids lost a mother. But to the agency, it's just another fucking number. Word to God, I cried for 3 days. Wasn't even enthused by the small pay raise. It's fucking crazy. I tell you, man, do what you love. Do what you love at work. I wasn't shocked when I saw the feds ambush. City agencies, we all got legal crooks. That statement alone make a black man feel like he on his own. ISO in his zone. Now I see oppression on the bridge. Play the game of cold poppy with the bricks in the fridge. One hell of a ridge, but I plan to win the agape way. Walking the path of Yahweh. You are who you are, champ. Winners never quit. Play the clock so long, I rarely hit a click. Mind over matter. Hustle from the mud is a factor. Try and get it where mine's gon' matter. You are who you are, champ. Winners never quit. Play the clock so long, I rarely hit a click. Mind over matter. Hustle from the mud is a factor. Try and get it where mine's gon' matter. Spaceship, spaceship.
Charger in my bag. Look in the bag that's inside the book bag. Oh, okay. Duh, I forgot all about that. September K, Bronx, Beats and Barz. We're back with Jay Tetsuo.
Yeah.
Got this shit together, y'all. Click, clackety, clack, clack.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We supposed to be family.
Right. That's all that matters.
We supposed to be family.
You taking it one step at a time.
Look, I need to, because the way people be chopping my name up should be sold in effing stores. So that was Spaceship Blues.
Yes.
And we're about to get into something that most men don't know about, and it's called accountability.
Oh, shit.
I said, ooh, my. I can't wait to talk about this one.
Oh, shit.
Because black women don't cheat. I do. Yeah. Look, cut the cameras off. Cut the cameras off. I'll try to make us look good.
I mixed those, so don't worry about it.
She said,
Claim it all the way.
Wait.
Claim it all the way.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
this
man.
track, accountability, you talked about a lot of things that you did. Yeah. Yo, you know how funny you are? Lady on a fucking rock. You are a comedian, yo. It's not a should have been. You already are.
They got a spot up on 50th and I believe 8th. No, 7th.
Ain't nobody doing those shows. We got people for that. We got people for that. But anyway, no, so right. I'll be like, tell that joke you said on the show, sis.
What joke? Adrian?
If he dies, he dies. You can't win. Yo, why we like this? Yo. Anyway, accountability. You talked about on the song. You talked about the situation like when you were in a relationship and stuff, and the things that you did to kind of like jack everything up. Look here I go. I'm just bashing right now. No.
Listen.
Look,
Stay quiet.
Look,
He ain't have nothing.
but
listen, I've already said this in the mirror with myself, so I'm like, listen.
But do you think like two things? Like, do you think heartache and accountability differs with men and women?
Absolutely.
Do tell.
Absolutely. I think men have. I won't say. When heartbreak, men take it a lot more. Men get hit a lot more. From my experiences and what I've seen, it's very difficult for a lot of us to bounce back from heartbreak, especially if it's a woman.
Fuck out of here.
Hey! I'm going off my experience. I say equally.
I'm sitting here listening, but I'm thinking about some shit that happened like a month ago. And I'm like,
oh man,
nah.
K, come on,
Look, the Brian Williams baby Cash Money hand rub. I was waiting on this one, boy.
Oh man,
I was waiting to get in that ass. Pause.
I say this for the men that do take accountability and learning to take admission for their flaws and their sins. That's the first step in healing. That's the first step. So for those that want to continue in being in denial about some of the things that they do, more power to you. But
your peoples is like, don't do that. You're trying to cook them in.
And vulnerability needs to come out to the chick they fuck over, and not their boy.
And that's a fact.
Big Les just gave y'all some wisdom. I advise y'all to take heed to that.
Now, how have you? Well, we'll hear it in the song. But other than what you talked about in the song, what are some other ways that you have, like, have you taken accountability?
As far as
overall, just in everything, it's not even just about relationships. It's just the makings of a man. It's like,
well, in order to start taking accountability, one of the best things in taking accountability is going to therapy. I know a lot of y'all don't like that word.
Shout out to the brothers and sisters who are going.
Especially my brothers, but therapy is very.
And don't just go once.
No.
Keep going. Talk to that lady, Stink.
Keep going.
If you
Keep
don't
going.
like the first lady, go talk to the second lady.
And don't try to fuck
A
her.
couple of ladies to find the one that works for you.
A lot.
And we're talking about therapy, not relationships, not cheating.
Go woosah your therapist.
Don't woosah. Do not brother rock your therapist.
Fellas, I'm letting y'all know I'm dealing with 2 women that are sharp with their mental. So
Look, your people say, let's see what that therapy is healthy. No, it really is. Therapy is really healthy.
Hey, yo, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to have it viewed as I'm cooking the men, but
no, he said I was cooking the men. Look, he was on your side on that one, big fella. He was trying to chop me up. He was like, "Come on, sis, you got my bro on the show. You up to this track now. You want to talk your shit. Something going on with you on the inside, like he's trying to get at me.
Man.
He's looking out for your best interest, And on that note, we gonna get into the song. We gonna get into Accountability by Jay Tetsuo. Look, I'm saying that shit like I work in a restaurant and be selling that. Jay tips to him.
I'm telling y'all.
It sound like some shit we about to smoke. No K2. No.
The life of kings and everything we call it. The realization of everything that we forfeit. The last scene of the night, too exhausting. Living life without a part of me is still costing. Fell short of grace one too many times with you. Wishing I could jump inside this time capsule. Righting my wrongs, love better in action. Opposed to loving loss and distraction. Check. As a queen, I never lay a hand on you, but emotional and verbal harm is just as painful. Spoken words out of anger and broken trust, and drunk the bottle of elixir lust. Now there's no us. Had to do you. I couldn't hold you, no. Hurting the calm soul I once known. Bigger hurt for me is not holding my oath. I came a long way, yet I'm still needing the growth. Real shit. Seeing you walk away tore me up in the worst way. Now I'm drinking my problems from Monday all the way to Sunday. Hey, see I made many mistakes, but loving you wasn't one, no way. I would trade it all for a perfect place. Trade it all for a perfect place. Yeah, in all honesty, I take responsibility for times I transfer toxic energy. How can I give you my heart that was a broken piece and still try to be your peace? My forefathers before me, no experts in monogamy. I'm fighting the curse subconsciously, and to this day I linger deep in thought on a night I broke in a cycle many have lost. It's like a platinum rapper and shine. Yeah, I'm wearing the cross, but I'm still missing mines. Reminiscing the times when life it would be straight. I'd be a charcoal, you'd be my pancake. Late night therapy, me and white Hennessy. Prayers up to the most high, please forgive me. Music meditation, prayers to feel peace. Though I got my heartbeat, still missing my piece. Seeing you walk away tore me up in the worst way. Now I'm drinking my problems from Monday all the way to Sunday. Hey, see I made many mistakes, but loving you wasn't one, no way. I would trade it all for a perfect place.
So you better know what you have before it's what you had. We used to be home, now bachelor's pad. Better know your path. The streets are wicked out here. I couldn't make the song cry, I was too busy wiping my tears.
Seeing you walk away tore me up in the worst way. Now I'm drinking my problems from Monday all the way to Sunday. Hey, see I made many mistakes, but loving you wasn't one, no way. I would trade it all for a perfect place.
So what's his name? Cause that's too, whatever. Come on, big fella now. Don't do that. Mr. McClan, whatever his name is. Okay, first of all, is that his mom? Yes. Okay, that's his mom. Okay. Cause I'm like, oh, we can't talk to Auntie like that unless Auntie being crazy, but yeah, I was like, make sure, this is his private, this is private. But yeah, friend. First of all, mind your business. No. He alright over here. We ain't beating him up.
Bronx Beats and Stars, yeah, we here.
Yeah, Bronx Beats and Stars is gonna be the next one, but this is Bronx Beats and Barz. You better get in soon. Don't let that liquor fool you.
Bronx Beats and Barz, yes.
Cause I stick it to you. Something sharp and hard, something big to move you. What? Don't play me. I love big fun. No. But yeah, so accountability is definitely very important in order to maintain a healthy relationship. But it's also a way of just people just really looking inside themselves and taking responsibility and I guess hearing they shit out loud and wanting to or wanting not to make that change. Some people can take accountability and still feel how they feel. And yo, I can't.
I love Big Les.
Behind the scenes. So after I shits on the bitch, like, listen, this is what we here for. Bronx Beats and Bars. Real quick, couple of announcements. Real quick. Shout out to Chuck Platinum on his new release.
Chuck Platinum,
the warm up. Make sure that's streaming live now.
Man.
Hustler is the new single that's out. Video directed by Ern De Niro. Shout out to Ern De Niro. Shout out to my son. He's about to graduate high school on Monday. Big Cam. Definitely not the fucking little one. Size 15 shoe, a.k.a. damn, who bought you those? You know?
Hey, it's going to pay off.
It better. He better cook a meal like nobody else cooked that meal. He better gourmet that shit.
You never know that draft pick. Ooh.
Right. He got his knife set today. He got the boning knives and everything. No, I didn't. I honestly didn't. I was like, you know what? Shut up. But I'm about to get his stuff engraved. I got to find a place to engrave all his stuff because I told him, I said, anybody walk around with your shit, that's on you. You better get it because that knife set was $400. That's not cheap. And you better know what each knife is for. You better know.
Tell him, Kay.
We
Tell
have
him.
one, the boning
Tell
one.
him.
I told him it was for filleting fish. I'm so proud of my son. I'm so proud of him. He
Congratulations, Cam.
We went against all odds, man, for real. Look, your peoples is laughing. Yeah, key the fuck key, okay? And on that note, we gonna go into Boom Bap. So we heard Boom Bap for the radio, and we actually play that video from time to time as well. We still have that in rotation. So what made you put Boom Bap on this album?
Boom Bap for the radio was definitely...
Al, we're gonna play the video for that one. All right.
Cool. In the midst of recording Boom Bap, that was right around the time I started getting into my phase of leaving survival and transitioning into love. And it started,
That's deep.
along with, the records, Spaceship Blues and Accountability. So it goes within that particular chapter. What I love about the culture, aside from the negatives, you got to be appreciative of the heroes that came before you, especially the ones that are present.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't get the flowers that we deserve. So it was all about love. It was all about love and paying homage to the culture.
Thank you. Yeah, definitely. That's the vibe that I got when I first heard it. And, we see the video and stuff. It took me to a place because, 90s hip hop for me, 90s music.
There will never be another era.
We're lucky. We're lucky to be the age that we were during that time too, because we were teenagers during that time. And I mean, granted, there was a lot of kids and stuff that was younger than us. Their parents feel how we feel.
Right.
And constantly ask me, do you remember where you was when you heard this song for the first time?
I could sit with Joe and tell her some stories.
Do you remember? So how to think like that at 23 about our music? Because her music don't hit like that.
Thank you, Al.
Thank you, Al.
First of all, the hell is going on here? He's the wizard of 90s hip hop. Now, Al was outside. Al was producing.
Give me some groupies. Thank you, Al.
Thank you, Al. But no, I was outside for a lot of shit. I've seen a lot of shit in the 90s that I was like, oh my God, why did God want me to be in these spaces at this young age to see this? And not even in a bad way. I ain't have no business.
Shout out to my sister's ID.
Shout out to the places not even checking IDs.
That part.
Because I walked in the fever. You know what? I ain't even going to blow them up like that. Thank you. I know, but still, it was just such a time. So we're going to get into the video instead of the track because we've had this video in the vault for a minute. So we're going to get into Boom Bap for Your Radio featuring Capital P. Shout out to Capital P on the check-in.
Capital P.
And we'll be back after this, y'all. Peace.
If it Ain't the X, it ain't right. Yeah, it's boom back for the radio. For you. It's boom back for the radio. For you. It's boom back for the radio. Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap. Shit. Oh, how I miss the days of the golden era. Purple tape views from a shell and Spectra. Incarcerated scar faces on Hot 97. A strong island black author, no question. A street road that grew up out of the brook. Reasonable doubt, street Bible audio book. Chapter 14, book of regrets. Verse 1, you learn quick, a hustler's life is gruesome. See, I was testing the waters on my own award tour. Just like Midnight Marauders. My skin black on both sides, and that's a different cloth. I learned from ROKU, the quality in my train of thought. But I'm uptown raised like Peter Guns and Lord Tariq. A hybrid of Lord Finesse and Capo Jimmy. We got flex, but I still play a tape on Kid Capri. Bronx baby to the day I leave. It's boom back for the radio. For you. It's boom back for the radio. For you. It's boom back for the radio. Cap, clocking in, Jay. You won't go cap, clocking in, Jay. You won't go cap, clocking in, Jay. You won't go cap, clocking in, Jay.
I was sitting at the ceiling of bricks, you know, the four square barred up. Life in the jets, we really programmed. Just my luck, born in the trap, gave me the low hand. Out the X on 2 trays with the Logans. Ugh, the era was gutter, the music was butter. My New York state of mind kept hard knocks away from my mother. Chasing cream by the mind, played tricks on them boys. Couple T's, Kindles, Reefs, now they Troy. All because the apple bomb had the massive appeal. And you can't jump around with the massive stare. You ego tripping, keep it cool like that. You best protect your neck if you move like that. Because the hitters on the wall hit a regulate. That's the nature of the threat if you hesitate. Couple undisputed champs and some heavyweights. Know the ledge, keep your head up in your paper straight.
Back for the radio. For you. It's boom back for the radio. For you. It's boom back for the radio. Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap. Before Bloods and Crips hit New York reppin' the sets, it was low lives and the decepts. Can't forget to the homie Sean P, God bless your life. Helter Skelter Gator underground life. See, I was digging in the crates when I came across Flojo. DVD flashbacks of backstage in the show. High school cipher tables all tuned in. Paid in full of dead presidents, microphone fiend in. See, we miss you big, but you left a Sky Zoo a top draft pick. In my opinion, could be mentioned in the same breath with Mr. Stillmatic. Love the first, but it was written my Illmatic. Happy 50th to hip hop. Looking like a Lee Snell before the ball drop. I see your scars and wounds unedited. I give my life to heal your pain that's inherited. It's boom back for the radio. For you. It's boom back for the radio. For you. It's boom back for the radio. Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap.
You want go, Jay?
Clocking in cap. Shit.
And we are back. September K, Bronx Beats and Barz, boom back for the radio featuring Capital P. So, we got about a couple of more tracks. We got about 20-something minutes. We're about to make this happen. So the next song, of course, is Brown Sugar.
Right.
This is another one that we've heard, that I've heard. I can't wait to hear the remix because I really think that, and I think you should have a female on it.
I do.
I really think that you should have a female on it. I really think that you should have somebody, like, I really think that you should have somebody tear that shit up. Like, you know what I mean? So, again, you're ode to black women.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are the best. We are so chocolatey and silky smooth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
What are you, part Irish or something? What are you? Black women don't cheat.
Half black, half cheater? What?
Half black, half cheater. Cheetara. Thundercat. Oh.
Oh, shit. I might have a man now. Sorry. I don't cheat.
You know what? And this is why I love my squad. This is why I love my squad. This is why. On another note, we about to get into Brown Sugar with microphone check on the vocals. Yeah, and without further ado, let's get into that. We almost done, but I want to hear this freestyle. That's what I'm kind of like,
Oh shit.
Yeah, I hope you ready.
I like my cocoa with a little bit of spice on it.
I want all your sugar.
Turn my mic up.
Give me that cocoa. Cause I just can't get enough. Here cocoa. Baby, don't go before I get some. Give me that sweet thing.
Let me talk my talk.
All your sugar. All your sugar.
The best part of waking up is black coffee by my side before I clutch my morning cup. My favorite type of high minus the blunt. She 996 plus 4 up front. So many to choose, but she's a diamond in the rough of a chosen few. Chocolate covered hue. I love her more, but for her, take the ladder. Even the universe, solar system can agree the dark matters. Take it how you want it. Damn right, I'ma flown it. Shares and stocks on it. Betting the house on it. How I'm on it. In a world to be my Benz and Bentley, she's an all black, fully loaded Rolls Royce rarity. Blacker the berry, sweeter the cherry. Skip the scandal, baby girl, be my P.O.P. See, the thing is, I need my Olivia dope. That brown sugar smoke got me stoked. I need that
cocoa.
Yeah.
I want all your sugar. Give me that cocoa. Cause I just can't get enough. Here cocoa. Baby, don't go before I get some. Give me that sweet thing. I want all your sugar. All your
Sugar, honey, iced tea with spice, so she got a twist. Mixed with Cherokee, got me fiending for a Hershey kiss. Treat her like a priority, the freakier she trip. And I love them on a level tier, lethal lips. I mean, smarter than a Yale student. Her state of mind left my sky black, a dominant amusement. Mystique quality, she moved like a mutant. Heart was a wreck inside, she did home improvement. Well, I was already healing, but a woman's touch intensifies the feeling. You'd be surprised how connected she is to the ceiling. That's a ball within a ball, take your time peeling. This type of strain ain't in cookie form. One of one, my favorite brand. I call Jada Rainstorm. Melanin love, rap vibe, different dope. That brown sugar smoke got me stoked. I need that.
cocoa.
Right.
I want all your sugar. Give me that cocoa. Cause I just can't get enough. Here cocoa. Baby, don't go before I get some. Give me that sweet thing. I want all your sugar. All your sugar.
Next one is up on the way soon.
So we're streaming. It's streaming now on Apple Music.
Streaming now on Apple Music, Spotify, Napster, you name it.
Napster's still alive. Clutch my invisible damn pearls. Napster.
Napster, Amazon Music, you name it.
Where the fuck Napster?
Well, the fact that
remember LimeWire? I used to get a good groove going. A little mixtape with the Napster with the LimeWire. Man, listen.
Well, one of the biggest, pretty much the father of streaming music, which was technically Napster and LimeWire, back in the days. For those that know that, the LimeWire and Napster days.
Yeah.
Napster became a streaming network now. So now it's,
I remember one year the founder of Napster came on the MTV Music Awards, like to present like either performers or an award, I forgot. And they was like, boo, this motherfucker off the stage. Get his ass up out of here. And now look.
Man.
So now we are in this is the last track, Godspeed.
Mm-hmm.
And with this one, I have a few notes. It was like, you pointed out a war on black music, like the exploitation of our culture.
Mm-hmm.
Words of spells with the right production. And I was like, with a lot of the stuff that we hear nowadays, how it's coming into fruition with a lot of these artists and stuff like that. And I was just like, because when you see it, it's just like, yeah, they talk about all of this stuff, but then there's the scam and there's these unrealistic expectations in relationships, the impact of greed and hunger, and never giving up, keep pushing, and things like that. You know, I got so many messages. You talked about your dad and your uncle. You talked about your aunt on this track. You talked about like forgiveness. You talked about, please bear with me type of, I'm going through this. But I'm still like, dealing with a lot of stuff. But in the meantime, it wasn't anything personal to anybody. One thing before we get into the track, what have you forgiven yourself with? Or what have you forgiven yourself for?
Forgiving myself for not allowing the right ones to love me at the moment and being so isolated. See, what I want my people to know is that when it comes to with isolation, it's like one of the things that I learned about social battery recharges and that terminology, being outside, like I've learned that's actually a real thing. It's like people want to love you. You have those that want to love you. Like aside from those that want to see you as a dollar and want to use you, there are people that actually want to love you and help you heal. So it's all about just opening up, and a lot of the times I looked at it, back in the days, like, who sent you?
Right.
Like, wait, and as I grow now, I say to myself, like, yeah, come, all right, let's grow, and that was one of the things I forgive myself for not letting the right people to love me, step in and love me properly, because I was, as I said, I still was in survival mode, but I'm just happy that I'm stepping away from that chapter of my life.
Yeah. All right, without further ado, we are on the final track of the Dreams and Visions album.
Produced by me.
Oh, dope. Okay. You not only the client, you the player president. Produced by me.
Yes.
As you should be. Yeah. A toast to that. Cheers.
My daily prayers are covenants and escape routes from powers that be that turned the world to a safe house. My love for the culture never hit drought. I wouldn't sell my soul, no integrity for cash nor clout. The music industry in disarray. It'll take more than selling sex and drug talk to get a decent pay. Sonically, we grown tired of the murder wave frequency. I guess they grown tired using us for their leniency. Third eye conversations that I be having with myself. It's a war on black music, can't convince me thinking nothing else. Words and spells with the right production, it breeds heaven nor hell. You do well or you soon fail. Devil is dope, you can tell by the details. Don't follow his tracks and get derailed. Seen the best cross the system to get 3 nails. Went against the flow of the streams and got resailed. Yeah, a mustard seed for the bloom. I knew a blind man that couldn't read but read the whole room. God-like ability, a man who didn't see the impossible. His blind faith made possibilities, right? So I won't complain about woes, dude. If he could be happy with life, then homie, I can too. Money is a necessity, but greed is not. Cause 5 shots that made a man boy's breathing stop. Inspired by the purple tape, be the salvation. Elohim and you is a prayer away, no meditation. I can't decipher a cipher if you're not fluent. Even a great teacher once before was the student. God bless the infamous bandana piece, shook one's breed infamy, but never got it in for me. It's back to the basics, the path for the righteous, a marathon. Thank God I'm wearing my ASICs. When life keep lifing, keep the gloves on for the fight, keep fighting, moving that God speed. moving that Godspeed, moving that Godspeed. When life keep lifing, keep the gloves on for the fight, keep fighting, moving that Godspeed, moving that Godspeed, yeah, moving that Godspeed. Losing my uncle and stepfather 6 months apart, with a breakup in between, a self-inflicted scar. Losing Aunt Priscilla damn near took my heart. I was praying to God for a jump cable to restart. Losing myself in my way within the art. There's some accountability on my part. My OG told me your head too stuck upon the clouds, losing sight what's on the ground, being focused on the crown messed me up, God. Sometimes you gotta learn from your livings. At times it be the moments where your life starts glitching. Get it back up. It's all about pushing through the hurt and forming you into a different person. Big Mel, I forgive you. Fats, I forgive you. We wasn't taught nor given the chance to break profile and view as human, but this melanin triggered a hateful. No B-roll with never cops making you take two. And to my Keebs, if you listening, I should've taken heed to your wisdom. I stand a lonely king in his kingdom, duke the foolish pride, praying you forgiving me in due time. I'm still relearning life myself. All this time I'm asking for forgiveness and still haven't forgiven myself. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Still learning. When life keep lifing, keep the gloves on for the fight, keep fighting. Moving that Godspeed, moving that Godspeed, moving that Godspeed. When life keep lifing, keep the gloves on for the fight, keep fighting. Moving that Godspeed, moving that Godspeed, moving that Godspeed. Yeah.
That's a damn shame. Album
session.
Listening session. Listening event.
Listen to champagne to do it to you.
Listen, that's not what did it to me. I got a lisp, but I'm kind of tongue-tied. That's it. Don't blame the champagne. They're going to think I got a problem. But I want to thank everyone who tuned in, who chimed in.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank you for being here and trusting me with this process, with this interview. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. I really enjoyed listening to the album in its entirety. Anybody you want to shout out before we get into this freestyle?
I want to shout out Dream Life. I want to shout out Tone Jones, and I want to shout out Will House, Dallas, Flockavelli, Capital P, Demetrius Lane, who did the bridge for accountability. Man, that's my guy. We got a lot of stuff in the works. Shouts out to my homeboy Souls Bishop. Shouts out to my homeboy Don for pulling up. Shouts out to Leah So Foxy for pulling up, watching the listening session. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's been pulling up, watching this particular listening session, I appreciate y'all so much. You know, Dreams and Visions available, stream in all streaming platforms.
Right. Out now.
Be on the lookout. You'll be getting a flyer very soon. The Dreams and Visions concert, September 26, 2025. It's going to be a movie. Do not miss it.
All right. Listen, and there you have it. And as in Bronx Beats and Barz nature, any artists that come on here, they got a freestyle. So,
Okay.
All right. Talk your shit. Without further ado, we about to end this episode. Want to shout out Lady on the Rocks. Listen, you guys looking for a bartender? Bartender for
Shouts
hire.
out to Big Les.
AKA Lady.
Yeah.
Lady.on-the-rocks on IG. Hit her up. Serious inquiries only. We are not playing. She is about her bread and she is about that professionalism. She will give you the experience of a lifetime with her specialized, personalized drinks and whatever else you want to concoct with her. She's with it. She is the Dr. Frankenstein of this liquor shit. I just want y'all to know that. But without further ado, we gonna get into this freestyle with J Tatuo.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all in about 2 weeks. We'll be back probably. I don't know. Till the next time. But Big J, you gonna send us out of here with a dope ass freestyle. Let's get it.
Indeed. Let's get it.
Everybody else is taking for build our wealth. I choose to move stealth, no complaints about a bald hand. It's a marathon and a stakes game for wealth. I'm from the jungle of NYC, where the murders never NYC. Your POVs for the CODs. They leaving ops with the DOCs. Flat lines full of RIPs. Don't believe, check the Tay La Vie, where the nurses every day read Say La Vie. Do believe, now let it breathe and proceed. Yeah, I'm the best living, the best breathing. I sever demons for less, I decompress your best even. Give me a reason, I sing your best industry plant back to its region. His mama should have swallowed the waste of semen. You record execs pissing me off, throwing stones at the rock and the claws is unseasoned. Treat your thoughts like a game of lacrosse just to show you that I'm not off course. Who would have thought that my thoughts would have afforded me private at the clear court and many blessings of other sorts. One there you go.
Your homeboys on the check-in. Yeah.
You said that's better.
Yeah. I'm glad I was able to hear it, y'all. So I'm about to get up out of here. Went to the cave, Barz.
Shouts out to September K and Big Les for the hospitality. Al on the boards.
That's right. That's what we do. Artists,
real nooks in the booth.
Look, get on the platform. We here. Contact us. IG Bronx
and Barz. Bronx
yeah.
Beats and Barz After Dark. That's where it's at.
Yeah, man.
Support your people.
Yeah, support your people. And take accountability too, because we ain't with that fuck shit summer 2025. It's only the first day of summer though.
You see, she went right back to it. She went right back to it.
Listen, but anyway, thank you so much for allowing me to provide this platform, this space to express your artistic talents.
Thank you.
And all that good stuff. I'm about to go kiki somebody out their drawers. And y'all have a good night.
Amen.
Right, where he at? What he say? He said, K, wait.
Wait, what did he say? Go ahead.
What he said? K, Les, you definitely got a fan. I'm tapped in. Aww, follow us, yeah. Listen, Lady.on-the-rocks on IG and Bronx Beats in Barz on IG. Hit us up. And if you want to submit any music, hit up Bronx Beats and Barz at gmail.com. Hit up Lady on the Rocks on IG. Serious inquiries only. Artists looking to showcase their talent. Please make sure you hot. Don't come with no draga. Please make sure if you want to send me a video to check out, please send it to Bronx Beats and Barz, at gmail.com. And next time, don't be shy. Call us up, talk a little shit. We here for that too. So we'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
And while we at it, prepare for the upcoming shows that's on the way. And also, there's going to be another listening session before the year is out for the love of the game, fully produced by Dream Life.
All right, we gonna do it here. We gonna do it here. Ew.
For the love of the game is the intensity and the emotion behind this record is gonna be 10 times more than what Dreams and Visions is.
All right, let's get it. We about to end with another video. You got anything else to say before we go?
I love y'all, man.
That's too.
It. I love all y'all, definitely.
And we out, y'all. Peace.
Joey, great God. What you coming, nigga? This is legendary right here. I grew up in the place where you run from the cops if it's sweet and you was getting sunned on the block. Now I'm out in Vegas where the sun is too hot. Vito hit me with the 30-round drum for the Glock. My hustle game strong, the flow game meaner. Been hot since I was floating in that cocaine beamer. Graduated to that Maserati 4-seater. The streets don't love you and the hoes don't either. Respect gets earned, loyalty's demonstrated. You lose either one and the whole thing's jaded. Can't respect a man that don't ride for his family. Repeating old moves, the definition of insanity. Put my work in, I was a menace to humanity. Then I bossed up, had to find it in a man in me. Pops wasn't there, had to learn it on my own. Finally got the picture, now I'm kinging on my throne.
First you get the money, then the power. Tony always said this world was ours. Now that's a false move. Yeah, I came from the bottom of the concrete. Now I'm up top where all the stars now that's a false move. Write my name and cursive on the check. 100 grams sitting on my neck. Yeah, that's a false move. Invest in real estate, the stock go up. When I came home, the block show up. That's how it falls move.
Meet me at the stove, it's a cook-off. I told the plug to bring me 5 birds and took off. It looked like it's some cut on these joints. I hope it cooked right. You know sometimes the work be heavy, but it just looked like soon as I'm done cooking, I bag up the overs and everything over at 62 get passed to the soldiers. Look, they can't tell me nothing. This work fuego. For these birds, I need 50, my nigga, like Tony Yayo. And I'm eyeing all the work. I don't need no scale. If the D's kick down the door, ain't gonna be no bail. I get them sent to a house that don't get no mail. The landlord on my payroll, so he not gonna tell shit. Then I go and take my neighbor an 8. So every time she cooks, she take my little worker a plate. That means he ain't gotta steal for me, and I ain't gotta burn the bags. Loyalty and patience turn this minivan into a Jag.
First you get the money, then the power. Tony always said this world was ours. Now that's a false move. Yeah, I came from the bottom of the concrete. Now I'm up top where all the stars now that's a false move. Write my name and cursive on the check. 100 grams sitting on my neck. Yeah, that's a false move. Invest in real estate, the stock go up. When I came home, the block show up. That's how it falls move.
I'm like LeBron in LA, chasing down 2 more rings. I put the wave in my town like Katrina did New Orleans. Presidential shit, you see it glistening through my sleeve. The streets wanna know when a rat die, do I grieve? No, religious, but still strapped. Lessons hitting and real facts. In South Buff, me and Ty shot a vid in the real trap. But that was 10 years ago, fast forward and I'm still that. I learned the hard way, cause bridges I burnt, I built back. Interior decorator renovated my closet. I built sacks. Niggas spending 6 figures on features and still whack me. I used to have an 80 a gram till I killed that. I'm about to jump in the film industry and then milk that. Road to the riches. Ain't no exposing the realest, just means my everyday routine is goals for you niggas. I just got some art of praise. I'm getting bold on you niggas. We buy 6 for fireplaces when they get cold to you niggas. Let's go.
First you get the money, then the power. Tony always said this world was ours. Now that's a boss move. Yeah, I came from the bottom of the concrete. Now I'm up top where all the stars. Now that's a boss move. Write my name in cursive on the check. 100 grams sitting on my neck. Yeah, that's a boss move. Invest in real estate, the stock go up. When I came home, the block showed up. That's how a boss move.